Hi, this is Will Cook with the Will Cook Group at Keller Williams Luxury Homes. Welcome back to my video blog. Today we're going to talk about how the war in Ukraine and inflation are affecting real estate prices. I first want to mention that I am praying regularly for the people of Ukraine, and I hope that this war ends swiftly. But in terms of our local market and the analytics around real estate, the effects of the war are not necessarily negative for us. And there are a couple of reasons for that. The first reason is that when things like this happen, investors tend to have a flight to safety. So they're moving their money out of the stock market, where it's very volatile, into hard assets like real estate, gold, and other commodities. Additionally, another reason why our market is increasing in prices, or we have price protection, is because of inflation. Again, the reason for this is that people are moving their money from volatile markets like the stock market into a flight to safety, which would be hard commodities like real estate. And real estate tends to appreciate at about the same pace or sometimes higher than inflation. So it's a good hedge against inflation. Recently, we have had an increase in our mortgage rates. And as of the taping of this video blog, rates are hovering just below 5%. So there will be a point at which the increased interest rates will begin to moderate demand, because it will begin to affect affordability. And not as many people as will have the ability to purchase homes here. Now, an interesting fact to note is about 40% of the homes in the entire valley are purchased using cash. And that is continuing as people move to a flight to safety, as I mentioned earlier. However, increased interest rates will begin to moderate some of the demand, but as long as supply stays as low as it is and demand continues to stay strong, there is no forecast that tells us that our pricing is going to be lower. In fact, we are projecting an appreciation, possible double-digit appreciation this year in our real estate market. So in getting back to the question of the effects of the war in Ukraine on our local housing market, it just goes back to supply and demand. And as our demand has increased, with people moving to a flight to safety out of the volatile stock markets, and others looking to secure homes before they appreciate further, our demand has continued to increase or stay stable, and our supply has actually not risen much at all. In fact, we have a lower number of homes on the market this year than we did last year. So as long as those two economic forces are in place, supply and demand, we will continue to see a strong seller's market in our area. Now, if the war in Ukraine turns into something more substantial, that could definitely affect our market. But for now, our market has not been negatively affected by the war in Ukraine. If you're interested in talking about your specific unique situation, we'd love to have a conversation with you. If you're either in the market to secure a home before homes appreciate further, or if you'd like to consider selling, this is a great time because you don't have the competition. And there are many buyers still out there looking for homes, trying to secure homes. So it's a great time to consider selling. Please feel free to reach out to us, give us a call, text, or an email, and we'd love to discuss your situation. Also, if you have any other real estate related topics or questions that I can answer, please feel free to reach out to me with those as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.